cash changer.
He about to tear the roof off.
Dang, boy. What you gonna do for an encore? Win the Nobel Prize?
So I gotta come first.
Why would you ever leave Nike? They're the GOAT.
You said you want to be an all-star, right? Now it's time to back it up. This is the first game we circled everyone's going to be watching tonight.
No doubt, Coach. I'm ready.
Okay? Just don't start playing hero ball. Make the right plays, keep the ball moving. This is still about the team. Still about winning.
You know I'll let the game come to me. I promise I won't do anything to get us off our rhythm.
You're saying the right thing. Just make sure you do the right thing.
I hear you, Coach. Believe me, I hear you.
I really don't. Fuck these things.
Game time, bring the pain time.
Got him. That's when we win, bro. I gotta do my job. This is my team.
We want your time with the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you're having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word Mavericks along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our installation team will respond immediately. Thank you. Looking for the future Mavericks game? I got you covered. Just head on over to the phone form on the ticket window. Mavericks ticket representatives are standing by. The National Basketball Association and the Dallas Mavericks are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting. At this time, direct your attention to center court 40.
Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. Moments away, it'll be the Phoenix Suns going up against the Dallas Mavericks at the American Airlines Center. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Will MP has made it a point to become the best player in his conference, and he's let everyone know about it too. He wants in that game badly.
All-star games in this league are special, and you can't fault MP for wanting to pursue being the unanimous best player in his conference. The story to watch here, I think, is how this changes the defensive approach against him. We might be seeing some elevated intensity with MP on the court. I'm excited to see how he fights to win in those matchups.
And something never before seen last season, Greg. MP winning Rookie of the Year, Most Valuable Player, and Finals MVP.
And usually a top pick playing for a lesser team, maybe you elevate them enough to vault yourself into consideration for MVP. But to guide them to a title in year one, that is unheard of.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Durant is out there with Dunn. And it's Iguodala in at the 5, roaming the paint. And now, let's send it over to Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who has a report on MP.
Thanks, guys. Well, this team is coming off their championship season, led, of course, by MP. But he's not letting that coast over into this season. MP told me it's a new season, and we're not letting up. We're just as hungry for that next ring as we were for the first. Guys?
Now you can tell, D.A., sounds like MP is ready to do it all over again. It was a storybook ending for MP's rookie season. Greg winning Finals MVP, so special.
And Kevin, I'm not sure how you top that, but we'll see what MP has up his sleeve for his sophomore campaign.
And last season, MP couldn't have burst onto the NBA scene any better. He's one of only a few players, GA, ever to win the MVP award as a rookie.
And for his game to be this advanced at this stage in his career, it's scary. I mean, you don't want to think too far into the future, but MP has the potential to be one of the all-time greats.
Here they are, game one of the season. Wow, it's fun to be here. And Clark, this is the culmination of all the hard work put in over the summer.
Yeah, you talk to the players on both sides, and there's optimism about this upcoming year. We'll see if that optimism is justified over time. Look at MP suddenly catching defense with their guard down and making them pay.
The wide open look for Durant. Phoenix, no good that time either. Here's Dallas. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Beal against MP. No good from outside.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
No good off the back of the rim. Mavericks leading by 10. Shoots from 14. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 3 assists tonight. What an incredible first year for MP. Named to the all-rookie first team.
And last season, MP was one of the very best rookies. In this second season, the expectation is that he continues to grow his game.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And Phoenix also making a switch. Porter's checked in for Devin Booker. Beal against Thompson. And Beal kicks to Downey. The 3 from KD. And Lively pulls it down.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't got one to fall in the quarter. Oh, great ball movement there.
And it's Porter with the ball for the Suns. It's a 14-point game. Beal the pass to Porter. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. And with that, let's go over to DA with a report on MP.
Thanks very much. MP is part of the key matchup tonight. All eyes will be on the battle on the front court. This is an all-star caliber showdown, and MP will have his hands full. He told me pre-game that he welcomes the pressure and that he loves to go up against the best of the best. Kevin?
David, you said it. This is an all-star caliber showdown. And he hits the bucket. Beal's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, offensively, Beal is a smooth operator.
McConnell passes to MP. That's number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots. Hey, Greg, how about MP? Last season, making first-team All-NBA for the very first time. And I think that said, yes, he has arrived.
Yeah, that first team is of the elite, right? That's when you know you have the respect of your peers and the full attention of your opponents.
Now, MP. Bradley Beal missing from long range. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Done outside. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. The 3 from KD. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got 5 rebounds tonight.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
I'll tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
We're at the end of the first quarter, and what a blowout already in this one. Getting ready for Dallas. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Davis comes in for P.J. Washington. Grant, he's checked in for Marshall. And it's Klay Thompson in for Christie. Setting the floor for the Suns. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Dunn is out there with Durant, and it's Iguodala in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Shot's good by Booker.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
And here's MP for three. Another three for Dallas. Well, talk about a meteoric rise, and not just about yours, Greg, but about MP, because he's become the face of this franchise in near breakneck speed.
And it didn't take long for this team to recognize they found someone special with MP. There were expectations from him, but very few people thought he'd get this important this fast.
The young fella does not let the contact distract or bother him. Business-like finish from MP.
Booker looking around. Pass to KD. No good on the three.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Thompson for the triple. Good, and Grant gets the assist. MP's got 3 assists in the game. And Booker kicks to Beal. Durant in the corner. Dunn outside. Booker with no one around. It's good from long range. Booker's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
And here's MP for three. Knocks down the three ball. Grant's got 32 points in the game.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
There's the triple. Booker, no good. He could go. So it's Dallas with a huge 37-point lead to end the quarter. Defensively, they have had their sights set on Kevin Durant, and they've done a terrific job holding him in check. We'll return shortly.
You know what I was just thinking about, fellas? The NBA has lots of bright lights, maybe too bright for some.
Speaking of bright, can we wear sunglasses on the set?
Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Dallas Mavericks.
How about all the points coming off those benches, man? I'm telling you, when you get that kind of scoring up and down the lineup, you can write your own ticket to wins.
Yeah, complete team effort, and they're playing an entertaining style as well. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
They've got Kyrie Irving. Derek Lively is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's MP, and it's Thompson in at the 2 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Here's Davis, hits the jumper. Davis has got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Pass to Dunn. Thompson against Beal. Shot clock at 6. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Thompson. I'm told now by our producer, do we have you guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charani. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, John, thanks a lot. Beal, and a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got 3 assists now in this one. Grant against KD. Thompson dishes to Davis. Count it. Davis has got his second basket.
On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
Outside Durant. And it's blocked.
When Lively's on you like this, with all his size and length, it's hard to get a shot off on him.
Davis, the pass to Irving. A 3 from MP. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
KD's shot is off.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and Greg efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again. KD is right at the top of that list.
And you may have heard MP being named All-NBA once again.
Still looking for that first team nod. But truthfully, he cares most about helping his team win games. And it is nice to get recognized for all the hard work he's put in. They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Shots good by Booker.
And we see this so often from Booker because he has the green light to take any shot he wants.
Thompson outside. MP kicks to Thompson. Dallas moving it around. And a wide open look for Irving. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Outside Durant from the arc. They get the rebound. Dunn with the screen on Thompson. Beal from long range. Dunn. And Dunn with the slam.
And selfless play by Beal. Using that pick and roll action to create for a teammate.
Grant for 3. Another 3 for Dallas. Well, last season, what a start to MP's career. Coming out on top of his rookie class.
And the adjustment to the NBA game seemed minor for MP. The speed is very different than the college game, but he put in the work and understood his assignment coming in. Very impressive.
For Dallas, they've gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. Outside Irving. Grant in the post. He's covered by Beal. Grant, that's good. Grant's got 44.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Booker, no good. Dallas has gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Lively. Iguodala grabs the rebound. Inside, here's KD. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Mavericks ahead, delivering the blowout. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly,
Mavericks making a change here. Grant's checked in. Pierce is checked in for the Suns. Beal comes in for Dunn. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the three ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
So it's Durant sitting on the bench. This is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. The wing pair we'll be seeing is Beal and Allen. O'Neal is out there with Pierce, and it's Booker in at the point guard. Here's KD. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Durant's got his first basket of the night.
Boy, that mid-range J from KD can put people to sleep, boy. Tough to guard him at all three levels.
Hits it from three-point range.
Boy, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
And the Mavericks call time here. Marshall is checked in for Dallas.
Number 13, Marshall.
For Dallas, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Pass to Grant. Launches a three. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Outside, Beal. Dunn kicks to Durant. Takes the 3. He doesn't hit that one. Dallas has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Now, here's Grant. Guarded closely. Another 3 for Dallas.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Durant. And the Suns miss again. Mavericks have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field.
MP squeezing all that juice he can get out of that arm. What a night he's had.
Pass to Iguodala. Beal deciding where to go with it. And Clark, if you look at the NBA's draft combine, prospects now required to participate in drills and in other testing to be eligible for selection.
I like that, Kevin. I really do. I mean, it's part of being a professional. You can't just opt out of things because your agent says you should or you don't feel like it. This is a professional business, so there should be some standards and accountability. And I think it goes hand in hand with the push for parity. It ensures equal access to the information that will enable all teams to make informed decisions on draft day. So I like it. I really do.
And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Dallas.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early, and you're going to be seeing them that often.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Booker outside. Outside, Beal lets it go with the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. And here is Grant. Dallas again missing. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. They won tonight, dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps. And the execution execution was flawless.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.